Hey y'all, it's DX Stampin' Sharon. Welcome to a very informal chat about the new Stampin' Up! Annual catalog that launched today. It is a new catalog. It is a new format. And so we're just going to take some time tonight to answer your questions, see if I can help you, see if you can help me. You know, it's a new catalog for me as well. But when I was doing our mystery stamping on Monday night, people were making some comments and everything. I'm like, hey, let's just hang out. Let's just see if we can help each other. So I do want to say hello to everyone who is joining me on the live. You're in the chat, and I see that Barbie did not forget. I'm so proud of you, my friend. So if you're watching the replay, I hope that I relay the information to you. I know when I'm reading from a chat and you're watching the replay, it's kind of mixed. I do have my other camera set up, so I will be flipping the camera for you to see what's on my table. I have a lot to share. Now, this is not, I am not stamping. I don't even have any cards to show you. That is not what tonight is, okay? We're going to try to take about an hour, but I will say this. I just had a storm pop up, and it is raining very hard. And so we're going to hope and pray that we don't lose power or the internet. So, all right, I want to say hello to everyone. And we are going to, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to try. I know that I saw some questions at the beginning. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pull up the question on the screen, okay? And Deborah's question or her comment is, any help using the color wheel? Any chance they will offer the color wheel they gave to demonstrators? Great question, Deborah. Great question. So let's just switch our camera around. What Deborah is talking about is this color wheel right here. There is a color theory wheel. Deborah, I'm going to move your question now. There is a color theory wheel in the catalog, okay? But this is the one that we received in Houston. And so this kind of information is printed on the back. It is a very fun tool. We did find out that they are going to be offering this. It will be in the online exclusives. It's going to take a while to get that all set up and printed enough so that they can start offering it. But yes, Deborah, it will be seen or it will be available for everyone to get. Now, as far as help with it, when you're looking at these two pages right here, we all know what monochromatic means. I don't think we need, I don't think there's much reason to talk about that, but it's basically one color, one tone of colors, okay? The complementary would be any that are across the wheel, okay? That would be complementary. So if you were doing Poppy Parade and Shy Shamrock, things like that, okay? And then the analogous, I can't pronounce that very well, but that's what that means, would be any three colors, okay? Those three colors would go together. And then the triadic would be 1, 2, 3. Now, when you're using this wheel, this does have the 3 sections. So the triadic is a little bit easier, okay? But the color wheel, you know, there's so many fun colors with Stampin' Up. And here's all the neutrals and everything. So just experimenting with the colors helps. And I think seeing them all on this color theory kind of a wheel helps you remember, oh yeah, Petunia Pop, that's that new color. Ooh, that would look good with Berry Burst. I wouldn't have thought of that. Okay, so just looking even at this page in the catalog is going to help you. I hope that helps you, Deborah. Let's see. Hi, Joanne from Quebec. You're interested in my take in the catalog. What is my favorite way New way of regrouping items. Girl, I'm an old dog. Everything stays the same. I'm going to talk about the regrouping or the way Stampin' Up! Has done this catalog. But as far as my personal, everything still is organized exactly the same. I didn't make any changes here in the studio. So let's see. Margaret put in her third order today. That must mean she's excited about the catalog. Gail says, what I miss are the pages with the punches and the DSP together. The DSP is what I have heard more than even the punches, okay? The things in the catalog are scattered. By the way, I got Pippi's picture to print. If y'all didn't see her picture on Facebook. We did a dachshund races here, and my printer ran out of ink the other day when I was trying to share that with y'all. Okay, so what I was going to tell you is I came up with, if you look online, you can see all of the designer series paper that is offered, whether it is on clearance. These are all some of the new ones, or the ones returning. Here are some that are on clearance. Okay. So I know we don't want to look online to find things, but we're so used to seeing it all together like this. So I have come up with some handouts. And if you all want these handouts, you can let me know in the live chat or in the comments. And I can probably put them, whatever I do, whether I put a link on my blog for you to go grab them, or I put them in a newsletter. I will let you know in the description box of this video below. Okay. So yeah, I know that it is hard. And we don't want to look online. I get it. We have a catalog. We want to look at it. I can walk through stores and want to touch everything. So I get that we need this catalog to be able to find things and stuff like that. But looking online, I can show you how to look online to see this if you want me to. Okay. Let's see. What other questions? Hi, Trudy. I'm so glad you're here. Do the dies? Okay, Mary has a question. I'm going to answer your questions first, I think, and then we're going to open up this catalog. Mary says, do the dies from Round We Go cut the outlines of the stamps, or do they just make rosettes? I think they just make rosettes. Let's see. I think that was on page 63. Yep, here it is, 63. So she's talking about this one right here. If you look, if you can see the pink, the pink is what cuts around these images. It does not do any cutting for the words, okay? And then you'll have this piece that you can make your rosette, okay? Let's see. Mary says, I'm having a really difficult time just finding things. I had to go online to find the extra trimmer blades. I understand, Mary. I'm going to hopefully give you some tips that after tonight might make it easier, okay? Let's see. Hi, Dee from Alabama. Let's see here. So Leanne had some trouble ordering the Country Wood Suite. Some things were not available. Yes, Margaret, the May incentive is fabulous. I'm just scrolling through here. Mary says, does the basic beige show up on any of the darker colors? Have you tried that yet? Oh, the ink. I don't have the, did I get the ink? I didn't get the ink pad. The cardstock is a great neutral, but I did not get the ink pad yet. Hi, Grandma Jane. Danette, you're so welcome. All right, I'm looking. Well, Kathy Walsh, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, my friend. Okay, Rochelle says, I really like the Encore section pages 74 to 80. I like both the dies and stamps are together on the same page. It's easier than searching for dies on a different page. I agree. I agree. Hi, Tammy from Austin, Texas. All buckle down with this storm, right? Girl, I didn't even know that was happening. Okay, I'm not seeing any other. And I'm not doing any unboxing, Kathy. I'm different than all the other demonstrators. Not able to find anything. Have to use the index, says D. Okay. Debbie Aldrin says, I love the new catalog. Okay. I'm just looking to see. All right. I don't see any other questions per se, but if I miss something, you guys tag me. Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about, so this was something else that I have too, is like a wish list. And this wish list has the suites, the bundles, the Encore, the returning stuff, things like that on there. I'm also going to give this as a download too. If anybody wants that. I have another handout too. All my newsletter people will be getting this, but all the embellishments that are on page 114 and 115, you want to know what colors are in each of the packs. There you go. Got that for you too. Before I forget, we are going to discuss the starter kit special because if you're not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, this is the time to give this a try, okay? You do not have to do what I do at all. But during May, only during May, you get $82 worth of product. You get 5 of the new In Color stamp pads. You get a package of the assortment of cardstock. You get the Designer Series paper, and you get the water-based Stampin' Write markers for free. Yeah, for free. It is a fabulous promotion. When you do the starter kit, you only pay $99 for the starter kit. You get to shop for up to $125. So they're already giving you $26 in free. And then you get free shipping, which everybody hates to pay shipping. So we're getting free shipping and we're getting $82 value of product. And nobody has this product yet unless you're already a demonstrator. So this is a fabulous offer from Stampin' Up. Hi, Barbara. I can't wait for you to get your catalog eater. Barbara joined my team just this morning. And Barbara, I will have you know that the event I went to was absolutely adorable. I went to a luncheon that we had to wear a vintage apron. All right, I am going to start. Let's see, I'm going to move this all out of the way. I'm going to start on these 2 pages because who looked on these pages? They're just boring words, right? We want to get to the pictures, get to the good stuff. If you will start on these 2 pages, you're going to be amazed at what you're going to find. First of all, on pages 4 through 11 is step-by-step crafting. Step-by-step crafting is for new crafters or those who like the convenience of a kit or another type of new items that they are offering. And then pages 12 through 29 is some great ideas if you're new to stamping again. So we're building on this story. This story is gathering with your friends, whether that's in person or virtually, to make some cards. Okay. So we've started our story. We're a beginner. Now we're kind of learning some other things, or we want to add more things. And then here, pages 30 through 91 is creativity your way. That is for you avid crafters who've been stamping for a while and who have a lot of stuff, but you want more. Right here. Leanne says, so if I sign up and do as a hobby demonstrator, do you have to claim on taxes since you're not selling? Leanne, that is a great question. When you receive a 1099 from Stampin' Up is when you have to file it on your taxes, and you will only receive a 1099 if you make $600 in the year. Not getting your 20% discount, but if you make, so if you sell enough to make $600. Sharon Berry says, I think I browsed the catalog 3 times and I started reading the manual. That's when I decided I like this. That's when I decided I like this new one. There you go. Now this index right here, page 140 to 141. I have always, when I've gotten a new Stampin' Up! Catalog, started at the back. This time I did have to start at the front because it was different, but then I went back to my old ways and I started at the back. Okay. There are several QR codes in the catalog. If you're not a QR person, don't worry about it. The angel policy. What is the angel policy for? If you're going to sell cards that are using the Stampin' Up! Images, you are required to put an angel policy stamp. I am thrilled about this page because this has not been made clear in previous catalogs. All right. Gathering is fun and rewarding. How many of you are used to seeing, let's see where it's at. How many are used to seeing the host rewards in previous catalogs? Like if you wanted to have a $150 order, you would get to pick out the host benefits. We used to have a stamp set or two, and then the actual gifts from Stampin' Up. It is not printed anymore, excuse me, because Stampin' Up! Is changing how they are going to be rewarding people who place orders. So in the past, you didn't get rewarded unless you placed a $150 order. And that is still true now. We still have the Stampin' Rewards program. For $150, you get 10% of the $150, so you'd get $15 in free. A $300 order, you would get 12%. $450, you'd get 14%. And you had the option of a 50% off item. This program is still in effect until the new program rolls out in the fall or late winter. Okay, so that's why it's not printed in the book. So until then, you can still earn on an order that's $150 or more. Gwen says, can you order just one set of markers or do you have to buy the whole set? Gwen Ball, what do you mean by a whole set of markers? A set of markers is 12, or if you're talking about the in-color markers, it's 5. You do not have to buy all 50, 60 markers. Is that what you're asking, Gwen? Okay. The index. This is probably the most thorough index we've ever had. All right. So who asked about scoring and cutting blades? Right here. The scoring, let's see, where is it? Catalog. Scoring and cutting blades, scoring and cutting tools. The paper trimmer and accessories is on page 121. Now, as you start looking at the catalog, things are different as far as, well, there they are. Okay. But where's the item code? How do I buy it? Okay. So that is, we have just the picture here. And in that specific case or particular case, you do have to go online. So even though this is a very complete index, it's not complete as far as what's the item number. Okay. I am going to be switching around soon to talk about, I'm going to be showing you my screen. Okay. We're going to go to the Stampin' Up! Websites. Renee says that she likes how they have the sweets in one place. Yes. Yes. Oh, Carmen, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. This catalog is just as new to me. I mean, I've had it longer than some of you because I went to on stage and I got it earlier. But still, it's different. All right, so we're back to the front of the catalog and we've got our kits, okay? So every month, Stampin' Up! Adds 2 new kits to the kit collection. And kits are a lot of fun. They're great for all ages, as you can see by the pictures. They are also talking about the paper pumpkin. Now let's talk about these quick and easy options. These are different. Let's see. This is designed to have like printed card base, and then punch out like die, what do you call them? Die cuts to add to the card to make cards. Okay. Very quick and easy. And these are something new. They call them ephemera packs. This section right here is probably my favorite section of the whole book. And that's pretty silly, isn't it? Someone who is new to Stampin' Up! Doesn't understand that they might need blocks. Barbara, what was the first thing I told you today? Do you have any blocks? Because if you're new to stamping, you don't realize, well, you might need some scissors, you might need some adhesive, but you need blocks with Stampin' Up! Okay. This information is great for that. Then the scoring blade number is in the catalog on the right side of page 121. See, look at y'all. Hold on. On the right side. Oh, over here on 121, you're saying. Let's see. Fun folds, bone folder, paper trimmer, cutting blades. Right here. You're right. Thank you. See? Look at y'all. I was looking at this as 121. But here's the bone folder. Here's the different, here's the new label punch. Well, not new. We've had it for a while. But somebody was saying that they were not happy that we didn't have all the punches together. And I get that. All right. So here's the mix and match stuff. You would order the cards and envelopes, and here's some other different cards and envelopes. And then here's the different ephemera packs, and then stamped greetings that you just die cut punch out. So very easy to put together. Mary, don't be embarrassed. Look at me, girl. I just did it on YouTube where I didn't see it. Here's some examples of those ephemera pack card things. Now the card designs, y'all, we've never had, and I'm telling y'all, I was literally looking at doing this card right here. Here is some card layout for you. Okay. They're kind of like sketch designs. Okay. And then if you start looking at them, here's this one. It's right here. This one, where is it? I saw it. Anyway, so these are some ideas for you. Okay. Inika says the ephemera packs are awesome, and I don't have those yet, but it's great for quick cards, right? Right, Inika? All right, so then here we go. There's still some more. And then we're getting into memory keeping, okay? We've got our memory cards, and these make great quick and easy cards too. Put them on a card base. All right. Then we start getting into creativity your way. And when you get to this lady right here, this lady's picture right here signifies that now we are getting into more of your avid stampers, more people, you know, who have been stamping for a while. They want to see what's the newest and the latest and the greatest. And I absolutely love this 2-page spread. I love the colors. But as you start looking through the catalog, you're going to see lots and lots of the different new bundles. Okay, new things. This is all the new. I know somebody was saying that they couldn't get this earlier because something is already sold out. Oh, I know what it is. It's the ribbon. Whoops. Sorry. My head's in front of the ribbon. The ribbon is what's on back order. Well, is what's not available. Then we have Unbounded Beauty. We have some glimmer paper. So these images are good size images. Okay. Some of the things that I have heard is that when you start getting back here, the images are smaller. And I do understand that. But the overall feel of this book, or the overall size of this book, is thinner. And that's important. Postage is going up, y'all. It's ridiculous how much we spend in postage. So being able to mail these catalogs is cheaper because they're thinner. So Some very fun. I like how they have an idea. They have the stamp set. They have the dies. These are good size images. And now these are all the new things. Okay, this is all new stuff. I was trying not to lick my finger, but I couldn't help it. Then we have the Encore section. Encore is what we have had before. This is what's in the old catalog that we just got, that we just finished up yesterday. So you've seen these images before, but they are smaller. Okay, you're like, oh, what is that? What do those words say? Oopsie daisy. I don't know. Okay, so on something like that, you will have to look online. It is what it is. Okay. But I do like that you can see very well that there are dies that go with these stamp sets. I love this idea. Okay. Sharon says, I like that they put all the sweets, bundles, etc., each in separate sections. I do too. Yes. Dee says postage goes up again in July. Great. Can't wait. Leanne says, I like that there's an option of dies or a punch. Yeah, I do too. I do too. Some of us are die people. Some of us are punch people. I like that idea. So here is talking about the different stamps. We have red rubber, the cling, and then we have the photopolymer. Then we have our cleaning system. We have our clear blocks. Now, some of the blocks, one of the blocks is gone. A is gone. There was, the great big ones. Do we not have the great big ones anymore? What were those? Block H? No, the great big ones. I don't think we have those anymore. Anyway, so yeah, here is where we're getting into this. And then they start giving you different ideas of techniques per se, kind of thing. Here we go. There's our background stamps. I like that all the background stamps are together. I love this section. This section is kudos to the demonstrators who have a $1 million stamp set in the new catalog. And no, mine's not in here yet. But I like the fact that they are calling it out for demonstrators. I think that's amazing. Patricia says, I don't like that you can't read the sentiments. Patricia, you can read the sentiments on the bigger ones here. It's the ones that are Encore that you can't read per se. It just depends. I think it just depends. But like I said, these are the ones that we've seen before. If you still have your old catalog, you might refer to that if that's helpful to you. Block F is with the background stamps. Girl, look at you teaching me something. You're right. There it is. There's the big block. Thank you. Dana, you should be doing this. All right. Then we have our organizing things for our ribbons and our ink pads. I will tell y'all this. I'm going to be honest. I wish that was in a cling stamp because it's photopolymer. And I love, love, love to color on big stamps like that with my Stampin' Up markers. And you can't do it with photopolymer. You think they'd change that if I call them? No. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the Designer Series papers. So we're talking about different papers and such. When you look underneath, you can see the different options, whether it's the Regals, whether it's the Brights, whether it's the neutrals. Kathy says, I keep all of my catalogs for the ideas. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So then we have some wood textured specialty paper down here. Now, I really wish, since that is wood, I wish that it was a brown color because it gets so washed out on that page. But then here we have some more stamp sets. We're seeing some of the Christmas stuff that carried over. These are really super cute for the kiddos to color with. We've got these for invitations. Let's see. I was going to point out something else. And now I'm not remembering what it was. Here's all the metallics. Trudy says that Dana beat her to it. Here's all the metallics. And I really, I was waiting for them to say, oh, Sharon, here's all your copper foil that you're missing. But they didn't do that yet. So, Okay, ribbon. All of the ribbon is listed. Okay. This is probably everyone's favorite because you can see what the embellishments are. Now, if we only had everything that size, right? But we can't have everything. We just have to enjoy what we do have. And then all the different adhesives. Great size pictures of the adhesives. And then we've got our watercolor techniques. I like that they give us some technique ideas. Y'all who know me know that I love my techniques. And then we already talked about this page. So we've got our different over here for the paper trimmer, the scoring blade, things like that. Just some ideas for shaker cards. Okay, embossing. This was another one that you kind of have to study because you need Versamark ink for doing your heat embossing. Here is your embossing powders, and I believe these are not quite available yet. They've redone the powders, but I know they're coming. We've got our heat tool, and then we have our additions toolkit. There's the item number. It's kind of hard to read. Kind of hard to read. And that was another thing that I got from y'all is that some of the things are harder to read. The fonts are smaller. I'm like, y'all gonna need our magnifying glass on some of it. We do have all of the embossing folders here. And y'all, I told you I wasn't going to show you product, but I'm going to show you this. Y'all see how big they are? They're huge compared to our other embossing folders. They're huge. I guess you could make slimline cards. You could emboss for your slimline cards. Do you all see they'll be available in June? What will be available in June? When would you use the nude beige ink? Great question, because I don't have it. I can't really tell you. I was actually playing with the beige cardstock yesterday, but I don't have the ink yet. So I'm not real sure how dark it's going to be, how light it's going to be. The cardstock is pretty light. Then we have our blending. Here's the marker collection. Is this what you were asking earlier about all the markers? You can buy the marker families separately. You do not have to buy them all. All right, so then we have our color families. So same as what we've always had. We've got our cardstock, we've got our ink pads, we've got our ink refills, and then we have the Stampin' Blends if they're available, okay? Same with the Brights, same with the Regals. Basic beige ink. Good for the scrapbooking pages for the big embossing folder. Oh, Leanne, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. But yeah, they're big. They're big, big, big. And then we have our basics down here. Here's your basic white. Here is your basic black, those colors. Okay. The in colors, we played with this idea in Houston. Okay, I told you I was going to share my screen, but before I do that, does anybody have any questions about the catalog that I need to, somebody says the sand dollars, hold on, the sand dollars look good in basic beige. Kimberly, were you here in the studio yesterday when I was making sand dollars out of the basic beige? Oh my goodness. Okay, so Inika has the beige ink. Inika, can you answer that question? Can you help us? What colors can you stamp with the ink? Are you having to stamp on basic white, or does it show up on any colored cardstock? Inika is in the Netherlands, so is there a color chart? There's a color wheel. Sherilyn, are you talking about the wheel? Let's see. Sherilyn, you may have missed us talking about the color theory wheel. There's this wheel on page 132. And we will have, everybody will be able to get the color wheel once Stampin' Up! Releases that. Kimberly says, no, she was not in the studio, but she just knows that that would be a good thing. Okay. So we talked about the catalog. We talked about the host rewards have not gone away. Now, y'all who know me, who shop with me, I have the Shop and Spree on Me points. Those are still going on until Stampin' Up! Changes their program. But if your order is $150 or more, don't use my host reward, my host code on those kind of orders. You'll still get credit. Okay, Kathy says, hold on. I had a question. If you have to make $150 in one order to get the discount, and does it replace your shopping spree? I did not even see your question, Kathy, as I was talking about the shopping spree. All right. So if you have to make $150 in one order to get the discount, are you talking about the host rewards? Yes. If that's what you're talking about, let me get my form back out. If you are trying to reach the host rewards with Stampin' Up, the Stampin' Rewards, you have to spend $150 before tax and shipping to get the 10%. Okay. So like if your order was $160, you would get what? $15.50 to, or $16. Yeah, $16 to shop anything you wanted. All right. And then the shopping spree on me, it does not replace my shopping spree. My shopping spree is still on top of the host rewards. You would get 30 points for a $150 order with me. Does that answer your question? All right, so Inika is answering our question. It shows up on basic white and the softer colors. It is in between vanilla and Sahara sand. That is what the basic beige color is. Thank you, Inika. Trudy says that she used basic beige quite a bit with April's paper pumpkin alternatives. Very good. Pat says, any idea when the glass mat will be available to purchase? I have no idea if it's ever going to be available. We all would love to say it is because I use mine all the time and we all want one, but I do not have any idea if we're even going to get them. Gwen says, thank you. I missed that. No problem. Kathy says, I think you answered and it was different. You may understand why we don't use your code for the $150 order. There you go, Kathy. There you go. Okay, so Dana says, I like the large embossing folders because sometimes I make 5x7 cards. Did not think of that because I don't make 5x7 cards. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see what else. You explained the new catalog. It'll just take time getting used to it. Yes. All right. So I'm going to share my screen for just a hot minute because I want to talk to you guys about a few things. Okay, let's start here. All right. So this is my website. You can see my picture right here in the top left corner. Just making sure. Yep. Okay. So you can see my picture. And on here, there are choices. You could shop. You could find out my projects. Have y'all ever looked on this tab right here? This is a new catalog option that I'm doing. But here's some of the other ideas that I've got under my projects. I didn't know that I got to work on that. I didn't know that was there. If you wanted to join my team with the Fabulous May promotion, you would click on that tab and you would begin the process of joining. Okay. So that's what that tab is. But if you go to shop now, come on, we're loading. There's a new feature, and I wanted to show y'all this when you're shopping online. That's not what I wanted. Let's sign out. Okay. So here's the annual catalog. You could look at, which we've already just done. There's the starter kit promotion. But if you scroll down, there are the ways to craft. Remember the catalog, the step-by-step, the kit collection, the paper pumpkins. You could shop that way, or the quick and easy options with the ephemera packs. Remember that section of the catalog? You can shop that way. Or Creativity Your Way, which you could shop for. Let's just see what all it shows here. So here is everything else, okay? It's kind of not organized per se, but when you are over here on the menu, if you wanted to shop products, you could shop all, or hey, I need some adhesives. So I'm going to go to look at all the adhesives, because what do I need? I can't remember. Here's all the adhesives right here. Okay. Let's see. There was another tab I was going to show y'all. Oh, I know. When you are shopping, and this happened to Barbara yesterday, right, Barbara? She was shopping with me, and when she started shopping, when she clicked the shop, somehow she got switched to a different demonstrator. So you see my face up here in the left-hand corner? You always want to see that right there so that you get to, you get your shopping spree on me program. You get, I usually send, we're going to stop sharing. We're going to go back over here. I send you thank you tutorials when you place an order with me. The screen is stuck. Oh, really? Y'all couldn't see anything? Really? Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, can y'all see it now? Right here. Not showing the different screens. Nope. Really? You can't see that. I'm going to give y'all a minute. Huh. So you can't see this. Okay, now you can see it. Okay. So I'll just stay on this screen. I was over on the other screens trying to point things out with my pointer. So what we were saying is make sure that you see my picture on the screen. And it can happen very easily that you miss that, or you might, in Barbara's case, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep using you as an example, but this literally just happened to Barbara yesterday. After she checked out, she realized that the order didn't go to me. It went to somebody else that she didn't know. So just make sure that you see my name or my picture on the screen when you are shopping with me so that you get credit with me for your orders. If you don't, if something happens and you get, turned over, it goes to another demonstrator, you can let me know or call Stampin' Up immediately and get that switched back. Okay. All right. It's stuck when I hit the shop button. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing, and I want to know if y'all have any questions. Do you have any questions? Do y'all want a document that will change, because when we get new stuff, new online exclusives, but this is the designer series paper. Oh, that's what I was going to show y'all. Didn't I show y'all how to do that? No, that's the screen that changed. All right, hold on. Shop for menu, shop paper. Okay, All right, I'm going to switch it back over. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to show you. All right, we'll just go here. So when you shop, let's make sure I'm on the right screen. Yep. And then menu, shop products, scroll down. We want to see the paper. We want to see pattern paper. Here's all the pretty pattern paper. Nope, you're still not seeing it. Dadgummit. All right, let's fix this. Shop. What screen is that? That's the craziest thing. All right, we're just going to close all these screens. I think too many popped open. Okay. Share the screen. Let's try this one more time. All right. Shop. It doesn't want to switch. That's so crazy. All right, hold on. Okay. If you go to the shop all products and you look for pattern paper, you can see what this looks like. So, all right. Went to Stampin' Up and typed designer series paper in the search bar. Yes, you can always search for things in the search bar, whether you're on your desktop or now on a mobile device. It's a little bit trickier, but yes, you can always search. Tammy says, I'm glad this happens to you too. It didn't want to switch when I was switching. So how to find online exclusives. All right. Dana, I think you're right, but I have always, I guess when I switch, we're going to do it one more time. Share, shop. All right. Shop. Y'all see that word? Shop, menu. Somebody asked about online exclusives. Okay, you can see that. So if I go to online exclusives, look how pretty that card is. Okay. Yay. All right. I shall make sure I'm on the right page. You can look and see what is current in the online exclusives. All right. There's that. And then if I go to shop products, let's see if I'm going to try the paper one more time. We're going to go to paper and we're going to go to pattern paper. And let's see. Oh my gosh, it's working. Look at me, Dana. Look at me. All right, fine. Okay. So then you can scroll and you can see all the pretty paper. I know it's not the same. It's not in the catalog together like we're used to. But y'all, this is a much bigger picture. I don't know if y'all feel that way, but it's a much bigger picture. The last thing is, I'm going to stop. You have been very helpful. I'm so glad. How do you find the color coaches? Color coaches. Are you talking about like the color charts? Is that what you're talking about? Enika, you're so funny. How do I find the Dutch sentiments? That's funny. I have no idea. Deborah, give me some more information. How do I find the color coaches? Yes, that's what you're talking about. Okay. Stampin' Up has, so in our kind of our back office, we have had in the past, which I have not looked for that yet, is the color coaches. And so I usually put those over on my blog once I get those and just let you download those for free. I haven't looked to see if those are available. Let's see. Stampin' Up website has been wonky all day trying to find things. And you know why? It's because all of us are trying to place an order from the new catalog, or people are trying to sign up for the fabulous join promotion. So, let's see here. I am going to stop sharing. Hey, y'all. Yes, you can see it all the time. You can still get the recipes. Yes, you can still get the recipes. If you're a demonstrator, they are in the print lab. If you're not a demonstrator, then we can. Oh, Inika says that's not funny. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be, Inika, I just don't have access to that. Can you not find it on your on the European website? It does not include the colors that coordinate with the DSP. What does not show that, Joanne? I found the color coach with the new in colors. In the print lab, are you talking about in the print lab, Mary? Connie has the new in color. Okay, well, if Connie has the color coaches, I just did not get a chance to get that today, but I will have those on my blog. I will go get those and put them on my blog. But certain all colors, not just the new in colors. Yes, it should be all the colors. Okay, anything else? I think we did really well. I guesstimated about an hour. So it is in the print lab. Yeah. The DSP does not show what colors it goes with. Good night, Carmen. Off to bed. All right. So if it's in the print lab, I will have it to y'all ASAP. Okay. How can we get the recipes for the cards in the catalog? Are my nails the color of the new in colors yet? No. Haven't done that yet. Haven't done that yet. It's been a little busy. Been a little busy. Deborah says she found it. Can you get them by? Oh, yeah. So Inika, she's trying to help you. It's very weird, the descriptions of the products in Dutch, which often don't make sense. Dana is saying there's a language filter on the shop stamp. I didn't know that. Good to know. Oh, Helen, how do you get the recipes for the catalogs? If you're on my newsletter, I will be sending those out. If you're a demonstrator, they are in the print lab. Rogue, no sir. Little Rogie is wanting his attention. All right. You thought my nails were pretty in pink? Okay. So somebody commented that I needed to start posting what my color of polish was. And I was like, I just call these party pink nails. I don't know. When I go to the nail salon, y'all, they're just numbers. I don't know if y'all don't need to know the number. It's a 110 or 162, whatever. But yeah, I always love some fun nails. So where is the print lab? The print lab is in the demonstrator side. Are you a demonstrator, Nancy? The print lab is under business resources. Oh, can you see Rogue? Rogie, you want to see everybody? Sure. Now he has his collar on because he has been outside. Come here, Rogue. Come here. Come here, buddy. Everybody wants to see you. Oh my gosh, you're so heavy. Okay. There's Rogue. So he has his donut on because he can slip through my fence. And he's an escapee. So he's an escape artist. So we have to make sure he's safe. Where's the print lab? Okay. All right. There's Rogue. Rogie. Okay. He's a little bit heavier than Pippi. All right. Anything else? Have I solved all of your problems? Has this been helpful? I would rather have the catalog as a PDF. Oh. Okay. Kathleen wants to know. Yes. Hold on. Hold on, Kathleen. I'm going to help you. I'm going to share my screen one more time. There is the catalog as a PDF. Right here. You can turn the pages like this. And hold on, let me get to something where y'all said you couldn't see. Let's just try something. All right, this is kind of hard to see. Let's zoom in. There we go. Happy anniversary. You can click and drag. Please tell me y'all can see what I'm doing. Yep, you can. I love the doggy kisses. That dog absolutely adores me, Sharon. Telling you. All my handouts will be in my newsletter? Yes. 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 Rogue is so cute. He really is a sweet dog. So, I'm going to go back out. There is, it's not a PDF version per se. It is a interactive version. Okay. Sometimes it's hard for me to navigate the website. I know. It's, if you can just find the search and look for things, maybe that will help you. Renee. Kathy says, thank you so much. All my problems except how I'm going to pick what I want because I want it all. And Kathy, you need to be a demonstrator so you get it at a discount. Yeah, you get 20% off when you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And with the special that's going on of getting all that free stuff, I think everybody should give it a try. And then if you don't want to stay being a demonstrator, the Stampin' Up! Please don't come get your free stuff. You get to keep it. But I think everybody should give it a try when you're, saving money. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this. You're so welcome. That stamp bundle is awesome. Yes, Cindy, it is. Okay. All right. I think my work is done. If you have any questions, if you're one of my downline, I know Tammy was on here. Let me know. We are having a team meeting on Saturday, so we can answer more questions. I hope this was helpful. And I hope you just enjoy collecting new goodies from the new catalog. So Rochelle says, I love being a demonstrator / hobbyist. Rochelle is on my team, so she enjoys the benefits of being a demonstrator. Rosemary, thank you for sharing the new catalog. It's a big help. There is a PDF download under the search digital catalog. Okay, well, I like the one that you turn the pages because you can zoom in. Like I just did. Okay. All right, y'all. I will see you tomorrow night right here on YouTube. I have a YouTube live to share with you, and I hope that you love it. So Roxanne says she loves being a demonstrator too. Roxanne's on my team. There, hi, Miss Brenda. And then there's Susan. She's on my team too. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.